The power of Webb's ball. All 10 pins in the pit. And does he like it? Let's watch.
Okay, now on the lanes, the right lane with 7 in a row, shooting in the 8th frame. Four to go.
Chris, last week we saw our tournament winner, Kent Wagner, start with a string of 8 strikes in a row before being stopped by a 7-pin in the 9th frame. Once again, I'll tell you what, Pete McCordic's got a great shot at this as his wife looks on because he's pressed. He still needs strikes to win the match. It's not a cakewalk. Wayne Webb still has a possible 270 game. So McCordic doesn't have this locked up by any means.
9th frame. Three more. 9 in a row, 3 to go. And there is Susan McCordic. And boy, I'm dying to give away. True value is $100,000. Ed Langto and Dan Cotter quaking probably back in Chicago.
Webb's still in the match, though. He must continue to strike.
High hit, leaving the 9.
Great string for Wayne Webb as he had spare in the 1st and 3rd frames, strung 5 strikes in a row. Looks like an apparent spare here in the 9th frame. The best he can do would be 249. Normally a winning score in anybody's match, but not today, as his opponent, Pete McCordic, has a chance for a perfect game.
Wayne hasn't won a title since capturing back-to-back tournaments on the tour in 1985 when he won a light beer championship in Milwaukee and the Fairlanes Open in Baltimore. Imagine his 50th appearance on TV, and here's McCordic.
What is going through that young man's mind?
And now
a man who has never won a championship on the PBA Tour. Chris, I'll bet you there's many a player who has won a national title would love to have the 300 that McCordic has a shot at right now than any one of those championships. What an opportunity coming up in just a minute.
As we mentioned, Wayne Webb had one of the 4 300s during the week. Best games for McCordic. When you're looking, there's wife on the left, Susan, 288 and 279.
Some of the other 300 rollers this week, Mike Albee, Ron Palumbi, and Rod Pasteur. 4 perfect games. Wayne Webb can credit himself with 249 with another strike. Just not enough.
Big 249 for a man from Rehoboth, Massachusetts, now bowling out of Indianapolis, Indiana. And here we are now. 9 in a row, needs 3 more. Now he needs 2 and $100,000.
Pete McCordic, a great arm swing. He loses the ball slightly on the downswing. You see it ball only about 3 or 4 inches over the foul line, but direction is 95% of the sport. Solid in the pocket. The last player to stand in this position I can remember, Chris, was Johnny Petraglia. He had 11 in a row before finishing with 298, and I asked John, what went through your mind? He says, I went blank. The pressure was so much. Look at Pete shaking. 10 in a row.
One more. Ladies and gentlemen, just one more. And that couple, the McCordics of Houston, Texas, will be $100,000 richer.
Well, we gave away $100,000 in the U.S. Open just 4 weeks ago to another Texan, Del Ballard Jr. Pete McCordic, bowling immortality.
Is that a sight, Bo?
Within his grasp, one more strike. 1974, Jim Stepnich was the last time.
All right, here it is. right lane.